Hi everyone, so today we're going to be talking about what bisexuality means to me, and we've got some guests on the show for the first time. We're going to be hearing from some other bisexual people talking about what bisexuality means to them. Check this video out. Hi lovely people, thank you so much for watching. It's Mark here from Not Defining. This is the place where we delve into sexuality, gender identity, relationships, sex, desire, affection, and everything else. Labels, no labels, whatever it is, so that you can just come to feeling your best however you define. So bisexuality for me, it means that I am a human being and I could be attracted to another human being. Now that's not necessarily going to be sexual. It's not necessarily going to mean that I want a relationship with them. It's not necessarily going to have the full spectrum of emotional, romantic, physical, sexual, relationship and everything else. But it might mean that I would like a relationship with a man. Or it might be that I find a woman like incredibly sexually arousing. Or it might mean that I am turned on by perhaps a picture or a video of somebody of, different gender or the same gender, but I might not necessarily want to act on that in real life. It might be that I want a relationship with someone, or I connect emotionally, intimately, affectionately, but I also feel like a platonic bond with them as well. It's really flexible, and it's just like you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket in terms of what you're attracted to. So you could be romantically attracted to women but not physically, or vice versa, or it could change. So for me, it's changed a lot over the course of my life. And I used to feel really stressed about that because I was like, am I gay or am I straight? Well, now that I can just use the term bi, it encompasses all of that and it doesn't really matter. So it's been different and I'm sure that it will continue to change. But the most important thing is that I feel really stable and secure in my bi identity, because bi identity says, hey, it's okay. It's really just this huge term that welcomes everybody in with open arms. Speaking of welcoming people in with open arms, Not Defining is a place where we welcome anyone of any identity to come and explore your sexuality. So hit the subscribe button, please come and join us. And I make weekly content to help everyone to, just get to a place where they're understanding themselves. So without further ado, I'll stop talking, and why don't we see who's come on the show and find out what bisexuality means to them.
Bisexual to me means freedom, it means authenticity, and it's a label, it's an identity. Shouldn't matter. Eventually, hopefully, it won't matter. But right now it does matter. And the reason that I want to help make this kind of content is so that we can get to a place where it doesn't matter, because it also to me means community, and it means connection, and it means support. And I know that there are others out there that will benefit from hearing a guy look into a camera and say that I am bisexual. It is part of my identity. It does not define who I am. But I am proud of it. It is a proud part of who I am. And I love that about myself. I love that about other people. It's my favorite thing to connect with others on. It is freedom. It is authenticity. It is who I am. It is love, and it is compassion, and it is support.
Thank you so much for explaining what your bisexuality means to you. If you'd like to find out more about any of our guests, then I've posted all of their details in the comments, so you can go and contact them or visit their social media. Now, our community is so diverse. that is one of the things that gives its beauty and its uniqueness. So I wanted to invite another person on to say what bisexuality means to them. So why don't we go and hear the next guest?
Hi, my name is Emma, and my pronouns are she, her, and to me, bisexuality means that I'm not limited to my attraction. I get to be attracted to you because you're you and because you find yourself confident enough to express yourself just as you. Basically, if you're a man, a woman, non binary, masculine, feminine, androgynous, I'm attracted to you.
There we have it. 3 bisexual people, all different. Maybe we have similarities, maybe we have differences. Why don't we hear from somebody else? Check it out.
Hi guys, namaste. This is Viraj from India. Today's topic about the bisexuality and LGBT community, right? So I know myself as a Indian bisexual guy. At the age of 24, I realized that I'm a bisexual. As a being an Indian bisexual guy, it's a little bit harder because here people only know about homosexuality or just a lesbians. We need awareness little bit about a bisexuality here. So dating her and dating him, it's about feelings, not about genders and sexuality, as per my opinion. So I enjoy my bi life here. So guys, please support LGBT community, support bisexuality, stop homophobia, stop biphobia. So thanks my straight friends, my homosexual friends, my LGBT community friends, and all, and thanks my family too, that they supported me well.
Isn't that wonderful? There we have it. Yet another bisexual person expressing themselves and giving themselves visibility.
Bisexuality to me means that I have the ability to show compassion and love for all people, for all genders, and it gives me the ability to express myself to my fullest, to my authentic self. Bisexuality also means for me that I can show compassion to others and compassion for myself. So happy Bi Visibility Month, and I hope everybody has a great one.
Hi, I'm Nathan. What does bisexuality mean to me? Well, that's something that I spent a lot of time trying to figure out. Fortunately, I found an Instagram account called Not Defining. And there I started to learn that orientation is not something that defines us. We get to define it. And so through that process, I learned that for me, bisexuality means embracing my authenticity. It means no longer being ashamed or trying to hide who I am, trying to hide the person that God made me to be. I've been given this lens that I get to see the world through, where there really aren't any barriers to beauty. Gender, sex, race, size, shape, ableness. I see beauty everywhere, and to me that is a beautiful gift. As I've opened myself up to that gift, as I've found acceptance within myself, I've also begun to see myself through those same eyes. And so for me, bisexuality means connectivity. Connecting to the person I believe God created me to be. Connecting to myself. Connecting to the world. And then connecting to those I love the most.
Being bisexual to me is having attraction to more than one gender. And because of that, people that are typically biphobic assume that that is our gateway to being promiscuous, or a bisexual person can be in a faithful relationship, which is nothing short of untruthful. And oftentimes, us as bisexual people, we feel, unappreciated by those who view us in that manner. And the only thing I can tell them is that, hey, you're lost.
Oh, this is just so wonderful. So many bi people expressing themselves. This is what we love at Not Defining. Thank you so much. Why don't we listen to somebody else? See what they have to say. Roll it.
Being panromantic to me means falling in love for the sake of love. I don't fall in love with people because of what they might be able to do physically or sexually or anything like that. I fall in love with them because of who they are. And that love feels like it has a longer potential and is less predicated on someone's gender expression and in the moment, and more about who they are as a person. And that's what pan means to me.
Bisexuality is about my attraction not being limited to people of one gender. It's also about my own relationship with my own gender, because through being bisexual, I've realised that I fall somewhere on the non-binary spectrum, and gender just doesn't really do it for me. And lastly, it's about the amazing bisexual community that I'm part of.
Thank you so much for expressing your identity. I'm so happy to have all of you with me on this video. Thank you so much for everyone who's participated. Thank you for listening. Happy bi visibility, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.
No, I am not gay, and no, I am not straight. I'm the B in this bitch, black pride all day. I like girls, I like guys, I like to eat the pussy, then again I like to ride. Yeah, I like kissing them girls, and then I put the dick inside. I'm a sexual bitch, and I ain't got nothing to hide. Then bitches hating on me, cause I'm confident in me. Better not forget the B and LGBT. And y'all like to say we selfish, and y'all say we like to cheat, but I know they both at the same time.